Hello everyone, my name is Bessie Martinez and my partner is Jaime Rivera. This day I will present about an interesting topic called audiolingual math. What is audiolingual math? It's a method for foreign language teaching which emphasizes the teaching of listening and speaking before a reading and writing. This math is a combination between behavioral, psychology, and linguistic. It's also called Army math because the math is appeared since the World War II for American armies, who had to learn language quickly and indecisively. The structural theory of language constitutes its backbone. Structural linguistic view language as a system of structurally relative elements for the expression of meaning. In the audiolingual math, the student first hear a language, later they speak the language, and after that they read and write. Modern thought is discouraged in the classroom when this method is used. The audiolingual method does not learn loss of vocabulary. Rather, the teacher reads, speaks, and grammar because in this method, grammar is most important for students. In the other word, the student must repeat grammar pattern after the teacher. Goals and principles. The general goals of the audiolingual math is enable the target language communically. And there are two objectives in audiolingual math, such as short range objectives include training and listening, comprehension, and accurate pronunciation. Long range objectives or the ultimate goals is to develop the student's ability are the same like what native speakers have. To use it automatically, we have stopping to think. The main principle of which the audiolingual math is based are the following. Foreign language learning is basically a process of mechanical habit formation. The students are able to give a correct response, writing that by making mistakes. Language skills are learned more effectively if the items to be learned in the target. Language are present in spoken from before they are seen in written form. Oral training is needed to provide the foundation for development of the other language skill. In the others, we have advantage and disadvantage. In advantage, we have learners be able speaking the target language communically. Other learners have no difficulty to understand the lesson, as it's carried out in the mother thought. The next, we have learners are able to give a correct response directly. And the last, we have learned more concerned about the combination between behavioral psychology and linguistic. Disadvantages. First, we have students lacking an active roles in the classroom. In the second, we have very little attention is a pain to communication. The next, we have very little attention in a pain to content. Process of learning is only focus in speaking. The application of audiolingual math in a teacher reading for junior high school. In applying audiolingual math for the teaching speaking, I will take the material about daily conversation. The material is for first grade of the junior high school. As we know, in the teaching speaking, the student must try to speak English about something based off the material in order to improve their speaking ability. And I will use Audiolingual math and help the student to improve the speaking ability throughout dialogue, so the student is able to speak English very well. Number one, I will do the brainstorming to catch the student attention. Number two, I will explain about how to make a dialogue. Number three, I will give the students an example of dialogue and ask them to try make a dialogue. And number four, after the student try to make a dialogue and ask, then come in the front of the classroom and show the dialogue to their friends. And the last, and number five, after the student show the dialogue, the teacher asks another students about the dialogue that their friends had showed. With this, I conclude the topic of audiolingual math. Thank you everyone for paying attention to my presentation.